What I'm saying, you have to be careful. Be careful with the wrong crowd. So she whispers in his ear. And the Bible says, and let me just put this in there. If you hang around the wrong barber shop too long, you'll soon get the hair cut by the wrong barber. So he tells her where the secret lies. And when he told her, the last thing, Cartwright, the last thing he saw with his natural eyes was Delilah collecting the monies from his mentors. Those tormentors, those who came to get him. That's the last thing he saw with his natural eyes. What I'm saying as I close this message, we have to be careful with those who befriend us to mess us up. You have a whole lot of folk who will make you believe they are your friend, but they only want to get what they can. When they get what they could, they will turn you in. Well, so it was with the prodigal son. When he went to the far country, got some foul friends, he was the life of the party. But when he ran out of money, his friends left him there. Could you imagine him? The Bible said when he would have filled his belly, when he was so hungry that he would have eaten anything before he ate it. Now, he didn't eat the whole crop. Now, I heard some preachers say eat it, but if you read that thing, he didn't eat it. He was about to eat it. But before he ate it, he went around to his friends. And the Bible says none of them give him bread. But what's mentorship? What's mentorship? What's mentorship? What's mentorship? What's mentorship? The Bible says he came to himself. And when he came to himself, he said, wait a minute. In my Father's house, even the yard man has more than enough to eat. Why am I here? Why am I allowing myself to go through this? And my Father takes care of his servants so good. Why am I here? You know what happened? For the first time, he remembered the mentorship of his father. So he says, you know what? This doesn't look good for me, but I'm going to go back home. No. I know I'm wrong, Daddy. I know I'm wrong, my brother. I know I messed up the family's welfare, but I'm going back home. Why? Daddy will treat me better than this. I'm going back to Daddy. I'm going back to Daddy. Daddy's going to treat me better when I get back to Daddy. Now, because I don't mess up now. See, the first thing, before God can help you, have to confess. Before God can help you, have to confess you have done some wrong. Before this boy went back to his father, he said, now I don't mess up. The reason why so many of us can't move ahead in the Spirit of God, we don't confess. And God will not save you until you confess. So the boy said, I messed up. Don't be too big to say, God, I messed up. Don't never be too big to say, God, I messed up. I know it's shameful. When you don't mess up, you know God will do so much for you, and the same thing he asks you not to do, you go and do it. You feel terrible, but still say, God, I messed up. Don't be too big And when you say you messed up, he will be willing, as this young man's father was willing to receive him back. Watch the boy as he goes home. He said, now when I get home, I'm going to tell Daddy, because I had a mess of everything, I don't want no room in the big house. I don't have to be in the palace. Just let me come in the kingdom. Oh God, I need some kingdom. I just spoke in some folk spirit just now. You see, some of us will go right from the street to the palace. But the boy say, just let me get the kingdom. I'll wake my way back up. So he said, I'm going to tell Daddy, just make me wonder how I'd say, treat me like you treat them. Because I know Daddy. Daddy's a good mentor. Daddy loves me. If I go as a servant, I'm going to wake myself back in his heart. And as I wake myself in his heart, he's going to